Hello, I'm Kathy Unruh. Imagine this, you're 18 years old with no parents or family support system, a child of foster care, and suddenly you're told that this birthday means you're an adult. You're handed your belongings and sent out into the world to find your own food, clothes, and housing. Sounds scary? It is, and it's real for the 800 18-year-olds who age out of Florida's foster care system each year. Most of them are still in high school. Not only that, most of them have no money, no job, and no assets of any kind. You're about to hear from some of them. These young adults are former foster care youth. They are not actors. Listen to their struggles, their dreams, and their goals, and you'll understand why the Connected by 25 project is so important to them, and why it's so important for us as a community to invest in our youth who are aging out by creating an opportunity and opening a door.
I'm Ashley.
Hi, I'm Michael.
I'm Jeremy.
I'm Crystal. I'm 21.
I'm Aaron. I'm 25.
I'm Jason.
I'm Leah, and I'm 18.
I'm Corey. I'm 18.
I went into foster care when I was 5 months old.
I've been in 8 homes, and I don't remember how many schools.
I've been living in foster care since I was a baby.
When I was little, my mother did a lot of drugs.
My mother took drugs and was in and out of prison.
My mom had drug problems.
I lived in 14 different foster homes and group homes and juvenile programs.
My mother died when I was 6, and my stepmother and my father smoked crack most of my life.
And over the past 5 years, I bounced around to 8 different homes and 5 schools.
I went home when I was 3, but that didn't last long. I went back into foster care when I was 10.
The longest I would stay at one place was 5 or 6 months at one time.
Foster care was tough. You're living with strangers.
For most of my time in foster care, I didn't trust any adults. No one understood me.
I resented my mom and dad for a long time. It came out as a lot of rage.
I lasted about a month and a half, and I didn't have anywhere to go, but I ran away enough times so that they didn't want me anymore.
Sometimes it gets to me that I really don't have a family of my own. That really hits me hard around holiday times.
The hardest thing about being in foster care was not being able to hang out with my friends.
I just wanted to be normal like other kids.
I wanted to be a normal child.
Like a normal kid, like a normal kid.
That means being able to play football, being in clubs, and being able to hang out with my friends. There were so many rules that made it so hard to have friends.
I've been out of foster care for a year. The first 2 or 3 months were hard. I had to fend for myself. I didn't have anyone who would feed or clothe me.
Being on my own was strange. My whole life I had people cooking for me. I didn't even know how long milk could sit out.
At age 17, I was living by myself in a foster care program called Subsidized Independent Living. I had my own apartment. It was really hard.
Like most kids in foster care, I never really learned how to manage money.
I was spending money and not saving it. My checking account went into overdraft twice.
I had a bank account once with $5,000 from when my mother had passed away, and I squandered it in about 3 days.
I had no idea what I was doing. My electricity has been turned off before because I couldn't pay my bill.
Foster kids need to know how important it is to know exactly what your expenses are going to be and how important it is to pay bills on time.
When you age out of foster care at 18, you still need a lot of parental guidance. I didn't have that. I made a lot of stupid decisions.
A lot of kids have nowhere to live when they age out of foster care. Some wind up at a homeless shelter, others stay with friends. It's very unstable. There's so many little things people take for granted if they grow up with parents.
I did start college, but I soon started to go to clubs and hanging out. I got introduced to drugs. I still regret not having strong parents to directly influence me. I have the intelligence to be a doctor, but I didn't have anyone to push me to say, you can get this, you can do this.
Right now, I'm going to Hillsborough Community College full-time. I also have a part-time job.
I want to get my associate's degree in education and teach in an elementary school. Then I want to go for my bachelor's.
I'd really like a summer job. Like most kids who age out of foster care, I really don't have work experience. A lot of foster care kids have never had the experience of even applying for a job.
A lot of former foster care youth are intimidated by applying for college.
A big way to open a door for a former foster youth is to take a chance on us and offer us a part-time job at your business, or maybe as a mentor who could coach us on how to do resumes and job interviews.
Or maybe contribute to our scholarship programs, which helps foster care youth to secure bus passes or educational programs.
A big help for foster youth would be to participate in Opportunity Passport and match our savings in order to help us pay for our car insurance or a tag renewal or even the repair.
A big way to open a door for foster youth doesn't take money. It takes time and commitment by being a mentor. That's someone who takes an interest, someone who will take an interest in our activities, what we are doing with our lives, and what direction we are going in.
A great help would be giving money to pay for a year's lease. An even better way would be an apartment building with units set aside for kids aging out of foster care.
I graduated from high school, and this fall I plan to attend Hillsborough Community College.
My goal is to graduate with a degree in computer networking and repair. I want to start my life.
I want to go someday to college and study for business and finance so I can own my own business.
My goal is to graduate from college and become a child psychologist.
My dream is to get a degree and make it to the NFL.
My goal is to finish my college degree. I want to work with a program like Connected by 25 to help foster kids and at-risk teens become productive adults.
My ultimate dream is to start my own business someday. My real passion is to become a voice for the thousands of kids in foster care who no one else in the world notices.
Would you open a door for me?
Would you open a door for me?
Would you open the 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 door for me?
Would you open a door for me?
Would you open a door for me?